next. The Hornets taking on the Bucks. For the Charlotte Hornets, hard work pays off with the best record in the NBA, and they're determined to hold that top spot. Bucks Hornets is next, right after this.
I'm just saying, I make this insane.
It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. I'm a pocket profit every time I get to get it out the mud and rise up out the settlement. It's early like Sunday school. Have to play with the fool. I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the money.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports, along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. A chance here to see the Eastern Conference standings. Guys, we've certainly seen some interesting midseason storylines. You take a look at the Hornets. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And of course, Milwaukee just need to keep fighting.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Buzelis. And it's Jackson in at the 5. And for Charlotte, LaMelo Ball is out there with MP. Then there's Brandon Miller. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Salon in at the 4. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Now here's MP. Miller outside, launches it. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Terrific decision by MP. He looks to fade his uncovered teammates.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Buzelis. And he banks in the layup.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's a three-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
You have got to be a low-mistake team in today's NBA because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Now here's MP. Last game out, we saw him score 42. Here's Ball. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
With the size he brings to the guard position, we'd love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and Coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us at the jumper. It won't be easy, but Coach feels like he'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Black. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's MP. Servetus with a rebound. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Black. Three-pointer. The rebound by Allen.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's MP. It's his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That was a fearless drive by MP. When you take off like that, you have to commit to it. And he did.
Servetus. 14 points for him last game against Phoenix. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. And another miss by Milwaukee. Hornets leading by 4. Inside. On the break. Here's Allen. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to review the game plan. Taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. The 4th spot held by the Bucks.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
Well, what's better as a basketball player than making the play on both ends? You get to steal and you finish in transition. Come on now.
Here's Black. Coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
And another miss by Milwaukee.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And that was good. Servetus.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Charlotte leading by 5. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted areas.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. They've been fun to watch.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They're leading by 8. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different. Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Bucks trail by 13. Pass to Black. Kumpo inside. And again, unable to change momentum here. Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
He takes it in. Shots good by Black.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Ball outside. Now here's Miller. He's closely guarded. and 6. The free ball. It's hauled in by Black.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Shoots over Allen. Black, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Over to the wing. Unloads. It's rebounded by Salam. Charlotte leading by 11. Pass to Allen. Here's Salam. 4-3. Counted from distance.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. Can't get it to drop. Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Pass to Salam. Jackson against MP. Ball surveys the floor. From 20 feet. Good on the bucket. Ball's got 6.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. This guy just can't find his rhythm. And you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Of course, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, BA, so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about? If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Smith finds Jackson. Back to Smith. Here's Black. Oh, my! Wow! And a big-time jam right there.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He contributed 42 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Now here's MP. 9 points in the game. Here's Daniels. And another basket for Charlotte.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Servetus. He's got 6. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Smith with a screen on MP. Black, no good.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Porter, the pass to Allen. Here's Daniels. Allen, right side. MP outside. That three's off the mark. The Bucks trail by 17. Pass to Servetus. To the inside. Here's Black. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming.
The officials were right on top of that.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game now. Marshall, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Dylan Brooks comes in for Servetus. It's both from the stripe. Charlotte leading by 15. Pass to Daniels. And here's Porter. Allen with a screen on Smith. On the wing, MP. Outside Porter. Takes the 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Black. He's got 9. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Black's got 11 points.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Allen with a screen on Brooks. Tyson gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Tyson's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Smith. No made baskets yet. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
MP outside. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Tyson with the bucket.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Here's Grimes. Allen defending. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. 17-foot shot on the way. MP shot is off. And Brooks has got the ball here for Milwaukee. Trailing by 17. Ooh, got that one up quick. Grimes has gotten his second bucket.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here. Allen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
Milwaukee making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Marshall, and it's Lee in for Black. He hits the second from the line. Bucks trail by 15. Antetokounmpo with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had in the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
Pass to Smith. Here's Lee. And that's not going to go. This is at the buzzer. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Hornets so far.
Well, clearly Defensively, they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
They've got Brandon Miller. LaMelo Ball is out there with MP. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Salon in at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Now here's MP. And Miller the bucket on the assist by MP. Miller's got his third bucket of the night.
An excellent find by MP. Passes like this really help team chemistry.
Brooks outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. The Hornets pull it in. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
I'd say the vision is special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Smith finds Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis dumps it home.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Pass to Allen. Now here's MP. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Miller. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
MP with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Now you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
Now when this is for Ball. Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
NBA, the length of a forward, and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player.
Now here's Miller. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Smith with a screen on Ball. Pass to Smith. Here's Allen. And he sinks that one. He's hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Allen's got his first 2 points of the night. Now here's Ball. He has 19 points in the win against Orlando. Sinks it from distance.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Brooks a screen on Allen. Now Brooks. Now Allen, averaging around 5 points a game. Knocked away. MP with it. Picked up by Allen.
The anticipation was key on that steal by MP.
Here's Grimes. He's got 6. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. From the paint. Miller pulls it in.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Ball outside. Allen a screen. Releases. Ball no good. And Brooks has got the ball here for Milwaukee. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Charlotte. And they're on a 14-6 run. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game, and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player.
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Here's Grimes. Pounded by Ball. For 3, Allen. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Salon. Back to MP. And that was good. MP's got 11 points.
Oh, that's a tough finish by MP. Go ahead.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Antetokounmpo against Allen from the high post. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
A lot is settled for the layup when you can finish with authority. Mr. Allen on the dunk.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. The rebound by MP. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Allen outside. Will it go? Again, Antetokounmpo missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Miller. 16 points for him. Ball. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here he goes. Count that bucket.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Tyson, he's checked in for Allen. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Smith. Luzellis comes in for Brooks. Black's checked in for Allen. And it's Servetus in for Grimes. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
And the Hornets making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Here's Servetus. He has 6. Ball with the rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
To the middle. Here's Miller. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
The steady start has turned into a spectacular second quarter for him.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Servetus. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. Smith, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Charlotte has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Quarter a screen. Here's Miller. The rebound by Jackson. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Here's MP. Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession. Making highlights for Charlotte. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, An abysmal start for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year. Those darn Supersonics.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You gotta like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Jackson out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Black in a two-guard. Now here's MP. Back to Miller for three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Black. Antetokounmpo with it. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Salon, no good. Milwaukee's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Salon, he's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
I like the refs rewarding MP there. I mean, he didn't settle. He played aggressively.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good. MP. And both free throws good for MP.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
Pass to Black. Here's Servetus. Hounded by Ball. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now here's Ball. 15 points in the game, and he gets it to go.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Jackson outside. Antetokounmpo for 3. On target from range. Antetokounmpo has got 10.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Miller outside. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. A 3 from Ball. Unable to get that one. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Servetus. Antetokounmpo outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Miller finds Allen. Now Ball. MP outside. Here's Salon. Back to MP. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shooting for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 1.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Pass to Miller. And here's MP from outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. They double him with MP. Jackson outside. From the arc. Servetus misses. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. The drive by MP. Miller outside. Here's Ball. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
That one drops for Salon. He's got 9.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 8 in the third. MP. It's hauled in by Black. Well, Milwaukee's shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And it's the Hornets on the break. And Salon gets it to go. He's got 11. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Jackson with a screen on Ball. Here's Servetus. And another miss by Milwaukee.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Bucks shooting just 38% for this game so far. Inside, here's Black. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Miller can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. And it's out of Antetokounmpo with a miss. Here's Charlotte. A big stretch here going. 10-2. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
A great job by MP. Getting that shot off to earn a trip to the line. That's nice.
MP.
Free throw good. MP. The Bucks making a switch here. Smith's checked in. And both free throws good for MP.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Here's Servetus. He's got 11. Pass to Smith. Over Miller. And he sinks the 11-footer. Smith's got 9.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's MP. 17 points in the game. Launches it. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Smith. Antetokounmpo with it. Fires for 3. A rebound by Starks.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Miller outside. On the wing, MP. Here's Salon. From outside the arc. Miller can't get it to go.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Black. Kicks it out to Jackson. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Isaiah.
Jackson's got his second bucket on the night.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Pass to Salon. MP outside. Miller outside. The three is up. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Getting his guys right in their spots. Here's Servetus. Jackson the screen. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Servetus has got 4 points this quarter. For Charlotte, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Miller outside. Allen with a screen on Smith. Miller can't get it to go.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Jackson on the wing. Allen defending. Kumpo inside. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got his 7th rebound here tonight. MP, no good.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Smith. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. MP scanning the floor. Allen. An easy 2 on the layup. Allen's got 8.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Here's Servetus. He's got 13. Pass to Smith. Shoots over Miller. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Well, the Hornets' shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. And the basket by MP.
Boy, high percentage shot, so valuable. MP making sure he doesn't waste an opportunity.
And here's Milwaukee now. After the basket by Charlotte. Here's Black. Pass to Servetus. There's the 3. The rebound by MP.
Well, he had the defensive attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Cranked it in off the glass. MP's got 21 points in the game.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
2 points. That one goes.
Assisted by Anthony Black.
1:36 left in the third. Starks the pass to MP. Here's Salon. 13 points in the game. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Servetus misses.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. Jackson's first foul. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brooks, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Allen comes in for Jackson. And it's Grimes in for Servetus. Here's Wilkins. No points yet. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. And it's Allen with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Black. Here's Grimes, covered by MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Grimes has got 10.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Daniels. He's got 5. MP left side. Beyond the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
And so it's Charlotte. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. Their defensive efforts have paid off.
Now we'll everybody, man. So
And so Charlotte takes this one.
I got a triple-double.
Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give